Hello everyone. I am just painting the frames here, getting them ready so that I can put some jewels on them later. So just happy crafting. Hope you're all having a great day. Don't mind my cluttered little area. This is my fortress of doom. That's gold and silver together. I thought it looked cool, and I'm going to paint this little one silver and put little jewels all around the edge. I don't know what I want them for, but I think maybe little mirrors perhaps to hang in a hallway or in my bathroom possibly. But I really, really love these. When I see them, the carving and stuff, it looks so pretty. And I'm using E6000, and yeah, I don't know what it is. I don't find that it stinks. I have the E6000 that turns white though, which I do not like, because if you do it on anything that you don't want it white, it stays white. So no good. It's a cheese, but it's a no good, as my friend says. Anyway, so I'm painting away here. I'm getting it everywhere, and I'm making a mess, and I'm crafting my little heart out. So just enjoy watching me paint if you don't mind, and I will let you just watch me do my thing. Tongue-tied. Okay, enjoy. I'll be back. I'm just continuing on painting. Here's my silver one. I think it's going to be gorgeous. I love the little curly pews and the carving kind of and everything. And these ones, I want to paint the front and the back. I also have some stars that I did, and they are awesome. And they're going to be hanging in my window at Christmas time. And I'm going to make some snowflakes too. I have a lot of beautiful snowflakes that I got from, believe it or not, I got Dollarama and I got Dollar Tree. And there's a bunch of stuff that I have from different holidays, and I just want to incorporate it into my crafting. And I'm just loving, I love pearls and beads and shiny stuff. Oh, I also have a really cool a bunch of jewels that I ordered from Temu, and nobody stole my identity this time, so I think we're doing good. I didn't get ripped off this time. But yeah, so I'm just I think I'm going to be doing a little bit more secondhand Gibraltar stuff, because I think that we should give secondhand things a new life rather than just end them up in a landfill. Tongue-tied again. But yeah, it's just, I just want something pretty, and I don't know. I forgot what I was going to say. Brain goes first. Must be all that pot I smoked. or smoked. Oh my goodness. Okay, so here's my gold frame, and I'm putting a little bit of, a little outline, I guess. I wanted to do a dry brush effect, but it kind of turned out like camouflage. So, and I'm recording over because I had to speed this up so it wouldn't be so freaking boring, because literally who wants to watch paint dry, because that's what we're basically doing. But I figured I'd chit-chat along. Hey, what do you guys think of what happened to Charlie Kirk? I've been fucking depressed for days. I cannot believe that somebody did that to that guy. I'm hurt that happened. And then there's all these people that are like, oh, fuck you if you're hurt, you shouldn't care. Well, all I have to say to them is, I am Charlie too. We are all Charlie. And we do not want any more, venom or deceit or the Democrats hurting anybody in the United States, because I watch the news all the time and I see what they're doing. They literally want people to fight in the streets. They really want that. And they're like, take your land back kind of thing. They're just kind of inciting violence, and it's horrible to me. And then some dude gets, on a roof supposedly, and I'll tell you why I think that I say supposedly, because the muzzle flash that I saw came from a different window and it didn't come from the roof. Another person sent in a video to this other YouTuber that I follow, Heavy Duty Country. He's awesome. He's a really good shooter and everything too. I think he's in the army. I'm not sure. But they sent it into him, and I watched it while he was showing it last night, and I was just, I was gobsmacked. I don't know how else to put it. They showed a possibility that there was a window on the left side of the screen. Say if you're looking at Charlie and then the wound that's on the right side of his neck, I think that it was shot from left to right, personally, and because of this video I think that. And I saw what he was pointing out, which is he just went on Google Maps and looked it all up and taped it, and it was a muzzle flash that you could see coming from a window on the left side of Charlie. And if there was one shot in there would be one shot out, and it would be a big exit wound. Some people are saying he was shot in the neck. Some people were saying he was shot in. They said he had armor on, body armor, and that it bounced off the body armor and hit him in the neck. That could possibly be true too. But I also watched this other guy who's a really good shooter, and he got the same gun, exact same yardage, 200 feet or 200 yards, I should say, and he hit the target every time. And he said that is not hard to do. You don't have to be a sharpshooter to hit that, apparently. So, and I mean, either he's really good, or and he's screwing with us, or he's right, and it doesn't take that much, ability to point a gun at somebody and get, blow their head off or whatever. Which, oh my God, I'm so sad about what happened to Charlie. But then what happened worse is the people that are cheering because he died. And I'm just sickened by that, like completely sickened. And I just don't understand why this is even happening in our world. And I really feel like it's not a matter of, in our country, progressives or conservatives, or in the United States, it's, the right or the left, or the red or the blue. But you know what it should be? It should just be for the people. Everybody should have a vote, and it should count, whether you follow one party or you don't. And there's so many people that are disgusted by the people in these videos that are celebrating Charlie Kirk getting murdered in cold blood in front of his family. And I think that guy was involved, but when they read those texts of him and his supposed trans lover, it just seemed very contrived. It seemed like there's no way a kid that age talks like that. Like, I write out everything, and I don't say, see you next, or whatever. No, that's not even the right thing. I didn't want to say that one, but I don't write out everything, or I don't abbreviate, I should say. And there's kids that always abbreviate, and some people are saying that doesn't look like his normal texting. So it's just kind of, a really crazy thing that's happened, and I'm just really concerned that more people could get hurt. And I saw on Sky Blue that there's a hit list of people. They've got a few politicians, and obviously the biggest one would be Trump and Elon, and they Nancy Mace and Marjorie Taylor Greene. Everybody wants to kill all the Republican politicians. It's absolute insanity over there. They're burning cities down. Things are going askew. And then, what's going on in our country? Oh my Jesus, that's worrying the crap out of me too. We need real leadership. We need real change in Canada. And we really got screwed out of our pick. I think we should have had Polyev, and he should have been our guy. And I don't understand, other than not cheating, but tampering with votes, but in a way that was done so that it could logistically look fine, but it was actually crap, and it was them screwing us over. When they changed, districts in the United States, that affected how many votes you got in one area, and they did that here too. And I think they got the idea from them, and they decided to change his district or something, and it ended up making sure that he didn't get the votes that he was actually due to get. And they made him in a different riding in Canada, and that should not have happened. Anyways, and here I'm just sticking on my beads, but some of them I stuck on with the E6000. Just put a little teeny dab along the side of the place where I want to put the jewels, and if they didn't stick on, I glued them on. So, but what I find really helps, if you get a hairdryer on anything where these stickers go on, and you heat your project up after everything's done, just let it heat up and get warm. Don't move it or touch it or anything, and then let it get cold, and it'll have a better seal. It'll be better. Forget the word. It'll just work better for you. Anyways, so I just want to say that I am Charlie. And I mean, I hope people don't hate me for that, but I really feel like that. So I don't know. And I hate what's happening to our world. I hate what's happening in Canada. Like, there's literally people shitting on our beaches and then just leaving it. Like, it's absolutely disgusting. This isn't, Bangladesh or India or someplace where that's okay and acceptable. So when people come into our country, I get really pissed off when they do stuff like, be pro-Hamas. Like, that's pro-terrorism, and that's not okay in my country. No fucking way. So anyways, that's just my opinion, though, and I'm entitled to it. But anyways, okay, I'll stop yakking and just let you watch me do my thing, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.